What's going on, flight crew? Today we're going to be taking a look at the 7x7 Classic Pro Series V3 thrust lever set from FlightSimFactory. Full electronic 737 levers paired with the most realistic spring-loaded flap and speed brake detent system ever designed for the Honeycomb Bravo. Let's jump right into it. Alright guys, welcome back. So here we have the FlightSimFactory 7x7 Pro Series Classic sent to us by good friend Donnie over at FlightSimFactory. Let's get this thing open here and see what we have. As usual, installation instructions can be found there underneath the box. As usual, everything is well packaged. It looks like we have some 777 detents there. What is this? We have 787 detents. Nice. This is going to be the 737 detents. Here's our lovely speed brake and flap lever. Got throttle number 2 here. And we have throttle number 1. Per usual, everything is nicely packaged. These are some end caps here for the ends of your levers there. Everything is pretty well nicely packaged. Nice spring-loaded switches there. This is what everything you get in the box. At least if you order this particular version. We'll jump on the website and take a look at the different versions of this this package here. But that's pretty much everything you get in the box there. 3 different detent levers for your speed brake and flaps. You get the 737 style speed brake lever and flap lever, and obviously the 737 style throttle 1 and 2 levers. Now, a bit from the website here, he's saying that the thrust levers features a 1-to-1 scale and accurately modeled 737 throttle and reverser handles with AT disconnect, toga and reverser functionality. As far as the flap system, features a lift system which is pulled out and pushed into the next flap position. On the flap detent gate, there are detents that stops at positions 1 and 15 as in the real aircraft. Position gate 1 is to prevent premature retraction beyond 1 to retain controllability at low speeds in emergency situations like single engine go-arounds. The position 15 gate is to prevent inadvertent retraction beyond 15 in a twin engine go-around as in the real aircraft. So let's get these things opened and see pretty much what we have going on here. Alright, so we got this first one open here. Pretty nice quality here. Like I said, all of this is 3D printed, so you can expect to see some 3D print lines here. But overall, really nice quality from Donnie over at FlightSimFactory. Got auto throttle disengage, takeoff go around button, plus a nice satisfying reverser detent on both 1 and 2, throttle 1 and 2. So we'll get this one open as well. Yeah, most of this stuff is pretty decent quality, pretty high quality here. Again, you have the detent on this one as well, so you don't inadvertently drop down into the detent on your throttles. If you're like me and you actually set that detent there, I use that as my fuel cutoff. So you don't want to be dropping down into that by mistake. Pretty solid reverser lever there too, as well as another auto throttle disengage and toga switch. Now, here's the way that they're set up. So you're limited on the Honeycomb Bravo in that you can only have 2 buttons on a axis, right? That's just how the Honeycomb Bravo is set up. So he's got it set up to one of these switches is auto throttle and one of these switches is takeoff go around, because these two reversers act as a button as well. So that's the limitation of the Honeycomb, not the product. Let's take a look here at the flap lever, and it looks like I do need the scissors for this one. Stolen children's scissors. Put that over there. Sorry about that, just checking if we were in focus or not. So yeah, here's your speed brake lever. Pretty good quality, looks like it locks on, has a thing protrusion there for the detent. So that's cool. Fairly heavy. And here's our flap lever here as well. Same thing, detent there. Looks like it locks down onto your throttle levers. Fairly heavy. I do like the feel of how everything is etched on here. So that's good. And then, like I said, you get three different detent sets. Which, if you can stand just using the 737 throttles, I mean, that's pretty cool. You get the 777 speed brake detents here with the gates there. The gates are automatically built into the lever itself. There's no screws that you need there, which is something that I really like. And those look really good. So if I ever want to upgrade, I can go ahead and just buy the 777 throttles. Already got my detents, and we're set. Let's take a quick look at the 787 detents here. Same thing, really high quality 787 detents, and they give you the correct flap detents for the aircraft down to 30. So I do like that. And last but not least is going to be our 737 detents here as well. Now this feels really good, really good. So you got your speed brake detents. They look like they're pretty deep detents there, so it's going to be real satisfying to drop down into those, as well as your flap. Your gates are automatically there. There's no screws that you need to hold those in place. So those are all of your detents, plus your flaps, plus your throttle. Alright, so that's everything that you get there in the package. So let's go over to the computer. I'll show you how to install this. It's really simple, just like anything else. And then we'll pull up the website and I'll show you this thing on the website. We'll show you how to throw these on the Honeycomb Bravo right quick, real simple. We'll grab our 737 detents. Process is the same for all of them. You make sure you have your bottom one. So this detent has a slot in there for this axis, and you just put it in there, make sure it snaps all the way down. Same thing with the flap detent, slide it in, make sure it snaps in. Those aren't going anywhere, that's solid. Your speed brake lever here. You just slide on like that. And same thing with your flap lever. That just slides right in like that. And then you have your throttle one. And you have your throttle two. Just like that. And so as you can see, those throttle stops prevent you from going into idle So I will have to change my button there because it won't allow you to go past idle, which is cool. Other than that, that's pretty simple. It does feel really good on the throttle axis here. As far as the flaps, let me try to get this so you can see. You just pull up on them like that, and you can come down flaps 1, flaps 2, flaps 3, or correction, flaps 5, 15, all the way down to 40. Now if you're trying to go around or something like that, you don't want to be, you know, bringing your flaps all the way in. So if you lift up to try to raise your flaps, boom, you got to stop there. And it only allow you to go to 15. You got to kind of lift up and under that gate. Same thing with flaps 1. You go up, it'll block you right there. It'll block you right there. It won't let you go any further. You got to lift under, up to get up into flap 0. Speed brake, you got to lift up to arm it. And when you do lift it up, it'll stop you right there at the armed gate, up, flight detent, and then up for all the way up. So that's pretty cool. Installation is a breeze. Same thing with the speed brake and flap detents for the 777 and the 787. Everything is the same there. So let's jump over to the computer so I can show you which one this is in case you're interested. All right, guys, here at the FlightSimFactory storefront here on Etsy. The link will be in the description below of this video. Scrolling down here, we'll go on down to the 7x7 Classic, which is the one that we've been taking a look at here in this video. Price is $198. Yes, I know it's steep, but for your money, you get pretty decent bit of kit here. So you get the 737, the 757, the 767, the 777, and the 787, both flap and speed brake detents. And I know you're wondering, you only got 3 here shown, and that's because the 777 actually doubles the 75, the 76, and the 777. It's 3 in 1 because they all have the same flap gates. So that's good. You get all of those. Coming down, you will pay a total of $6.49 shipping. It ships from Canada. Again, shipping is really quick. I think inside of about 2 weeks or so. Reviews are all outstanding, so you can check that out. If you are interested in getting this product here or any other product from his storefront, you can use Leo's 10 at checkout. That'll give you a smooth 10% discount on your order. If we step back here really quickly to the main one, let's just take a look real quick at the 7x7 Heavy, which is the counterpart to the Classic that we just looked at. The only difference with this one, same price, the only difference with this one is just that you get the 777/787 modeled throttles. Everything else is the same. You get the same number of detents, the same stuff, the same awesome high quality 3D print, and the same great shipping. Other than that, guys, that's all I have for you today. Again, if this has helped you to make a decision on whether or not you want to purchase something like this for your Honeycomb Bravo, I do advise you to drop down below, click that subscribe button, and ring the bell notification so you don't miss out when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching, and I hope this has helped you out. Leo Sticks is signing off. See ya.